Okay, everyone. Hi, and welcome to the Arweave Open Web Fellowship pitch day. So today is an extension of the demo day that we started last week because there were frankly just too many incredible projects in the Open Web Fellowship this time around to have in one sitting. So it's really amazing to see the progress that all of the founders have been making here and the, frankly, explosion of growth that we've seen in the profit sharing community ecosystem. It's really hard to believe that now we're just 110 days into this. In fact, I was actually just checking up on the funding overview that we have for all of the previous projects or all of the projects in the ecosystem. And it's really incredible to see the appetite there is for backing these PermaWeb projects. I think there's only a third of rounds open from projects that were mentioned in the last demo day. So that's really incredible to see how not just the developer ecosystem is growing, but also the investor ecosystem around those projects is really taking off as well. So that's just fantastic to see the appetite for these PermaWeb apps. So today is the second cohort. Some of these projects are slightly newer than the previous batch in the demo day. Some are also just as old. So many already have real world traction and usage, but some are just getting started or at the MVP stage. So we're really excited to give their first exposure to the outside world and to build or start building communities around them. So without further ado, Prashant, maybe you can join us on stage. Hey, Prashant.
Hey, Sam. Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Of course.
All right.
Maybe you can tell us about W3 Stream.
Yeah. So,
Amazing.
hey, everyone. I am Prashant, and I'm happy to introduce you to W3 Stream, a fairer platform for video journalism and the content creators. In the current state, video platforms with user-generated contents are widely popular. On YouTube, the largest of these platforms, over 720,000 hours of videos are uploaded every day, and 15 million creators upload 80 million videos per month. And there are around 2 billion viewers already watching these contents. I know this is a lot of numbers, but this success masks a few issues though. Issues with the status quo. The first is both the content creator and the viewers have little say in how the content is moderated. While content guidelines and the policies are published, the implementation of those policies is opaque at the best and easy recourse options are not available. Only the hosting platforms and the content creators capture the value of video viewership. Outside of giveaways and special offers, there are very limited ways in which viewers can be rewarded for their loyalty to content creators or the platform on which they watch videos. Option for viewers to interact with each other or content creators as well as influencing the content itself are very limited, mostly relegated to the comment section of a video. What is UVP, which is Unique Value Proposition for W3 Stream? To address these issues, W3 Stream takes a different approach. W3 Stream is a platform where content creators are directly rewarded by viewers for the videos they release. Loyal viewers, meanwhile, have the opportunity to get involved directly with the stream or content creators they follow, support their work, and participate in earning they achieve. And how exactly all this works? Creators will have access to two tokens. Community token, which will be used by viewers to watch the premium contents, and the profit sharing token will be used to distribute the revenue generated by the creators. This token will also be used for crowdfunding. And what all this means for the viewers? For viewers, this means that they have many more ways to engage with their favorite content creators than the current platform. They can put forward vote for the creation of a specific content and have the outcome of the vote directly funded. Loyal viewers can be rewarded with profit sharing tokens with the content creators so that they can participate in the success of that content community. Viewers can now invest their favorite content creators and share in their success. Finally, loyal viewers have an active say in the application of content policies since they both initiate and participate in a vote to take down a specific content. And what it means for content creators? For content creators, W3 Streams means that they can have full control over the pricing of the video they produce, don't necessarily have to incur upfront cost for video creation since they ask their community to chip before production begins and then reward them based on success of a production. We'll have more engaged community that provides valuable feedback on type of content they want to see most, as well as help apply content policies in a transparent way. Loyal viewers are incentivized to share the content they hold PSTs on and to bring more users to the platform, supporting the growth of a content creators following. Let's talk a little bit about token economics. On every video upload done using W3 Stream, we'll be charging 15% tip on top of gas fees. Apart from this, during community creation, W3 Stream will be allocated 5% of PST token generated for the content creators. We have also laid down our production roadmap, and in Q1, by the end of the Q1, we'll be releasing our first alpha product, which will have the basic features like video upload to Arweave, a video player for viewers, social login support for the viewers. And in the Q2, creators will be able to publish their own custom tokens and buy sell using the Verto. In Q3, we will be adding private videos feature and content moderation and beta release. In Q4, there will be a support for crowdfunding features on the platform and improving user experience on the platform. Let's meet the awesome team behind it. And I am Prashant, and with me Mitra Shesh. We are working here full-time with W3 Stream, and we have also worked on a couple of projects built on top of Arweave, and we are very happy to do the development on top of it. Thank you very much for giving us this wonderful opportunity to present W3 Stream. If you guys have any question, please join us on our Discord community. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thanks so much. So next up, we have the pseudonymous Ronan, who's going to tell us about building an incentivized gateway network on top of Arweave. So from one very bandwidth intensive application to an application that solves that problem. Ronan, can you take it away for us?
Absolutely. So Amplify is the distributed economy for Arweave gateways. The core intention of Amplify is to bridge the gap for incentivizing gateways to serve content on the PermaWeb. The key thing to factor with Arweave is that currently it incentivizes you to store data and share bandwidth with other nodes. However, Arweave does not incentivize you to serve that same data for end users, such as web applications. This is where Amplify comes into play by paying you to operate trusted Arweave gateways. By running a gateway on Amplify, you'd passively generate income. This income is based off of a proof-of-stake model where rewards are proportionate to the amount of token stake. A large part of why Amplify was created is because it acts as a consensus protocol for Arweave gateways. Amplify constantly tests and validates gateways through the use of proxies. Furthermore, the gateway that identifies the other malicious gateway is rewarded their tokens if the consensus is that that gateway was outputting malicious data to the network. Consensus is achieved by having leader nodes elect malicious gateways if they are outputting incorrect data. These elected nodes are voted on by other gateways. Upon majority votes that the gateway is outputting incorrect data, said gateway is removed from the network. Amplify identifies malicious gateways through their use of proxies to query and test bad nodes. It's actually a requirement that all gateways use proxies in order to be eligible to vote on malicious activity and to be part of the Amplify network. These test queries on gateways are done randomly by all gateways and are then voted on during each election period. The token structure of Amplify is intended to be as straightforward and simple as possible. With a 1 million starting supply, every year 1 million tokens are minted. This token model reflects something very similar to Ethereum's token model. Furthermore, these tokens are awarded using a profit-sharing function built into SmartWeave. This summarizes and concludes the Amplify project, and if you have any questions or want to learn more, you can just join the Discord community.
Wow, thank you. It's really fascinating to see these different mining mechanisms building up on top of the network. I think this is probably the only mining mechanism in crypto that requires you to run multiple nodes in order to take part in the mining process. It's really interesting. So next up, we have FQR Weave, who are building an incredible project which has already got some real-world traction, actually quite significant real-world traction in the space of validating the authenticity of physical objects. Maybe you can take it away.
Hello, Sam. Hi, everyone. This is Ryan Hosseini, and to let you know more about our project. So let's get started. Every year, Over 130 billion US dollars are lost to forgeries of various types of goods. Some of the most industries are clothing and accessories manufacturers, electronic good producers, cosmetics, footwear, and much more. It's also good to mention here that the pharmaceutical industry suffers from forged drugs, which can lead not only to foregone revenues for pharma companies, but also to severe health problems. If a patient, for example, receives a drug that differs from the norm, their prescription can actually harm them rather than aid them. QR codes have been implemented for many years now with the intention of reducing the counterfeiting phenomenon. However, QR codes aren't unique, and they can too be forged, copied, duplicated with ease, meaning that rather than helping to solve the problem of forged goods, they can play a part in facilitating it. So, what's the solution? FQR Weave allows for the creation of unique, immutable, and traceable QR codes stored on the Arweave PermaWeb. And here's a demo now to see how it works. So, as a verifier or end user, in the alpha release, which means the current release, you have to do 3 simple steps to verify a product. The first one is to take your smartphone and open the FQR Reader web app. The second step, you have to scan the QR code of the product that you want to verify. You copy the product ID, transaction ID, and paste it in the search box to check if it's valid. And here on the left side, you have a valid product and you can see its information. While on the right side, we repeat the same operation and you copy the transaction ID, paste it, and you will see that it's a fake product. And as you see here, you have to copy and paste the product ID. It may be annoying, but it's a part of users' education. This extra step will be replaced in the future with an automated one. So, for generators, or if you are a business owner and you want to generate FQRs for your product, the process is also simple. You have to log in using the classic available method among Arweave apps using JSON key file. Then you enter your product's metadata. Here we are simulating a chocolate bar, product name, product price, public offers, and finally, after entering all the information, you hit create generate ID. Here we are entering the public offer. All this info can't be manipulated. The expiry date, and get your certification ID with the QR code. So, how FQR Weave is different? FQR Weave is an anti-counterfeiting solution built on Arweave's blockchain, which can bring the Web 3.0 technology into anyone's life, even if they don't know what a blockchain is. Most of us heard the trust but verify proverb, and this is how FQR Weave works. So let's say you are buying a product and you are certain it's the original one. Can this product verify itself using FQRs? Yes, it can. Blockchain transactions are immutable and irreversible once it's mined, as same as FQR codes. So while scanning a product with FQR on it, you will be sure that there is no changed expiry dates, changed public or price or offers, or any manipulated information. And the most important point is being sure that you are buying the original product, and that's because FQR scanner only read FQR codes which are generated from a verified seller. All verified sellers have the public key listed in an array called verified wallets array. Last but not least, the whole operation from creating an FQR by a seller and treating it by an end user is transparent and done on-chain. Our business model. FQR Weave business model is simple, but an exciting one at the same time. It's a new business model among Arweave apps. You can say it's a combination between real-world business and blockchain governance. So, being FQR PST holder make you eligible for the 50% fee split, so you get AR on the start of each month based on how many FQR token you hold in your Arweave wallet. Loyalty programs for early adopters and long-term holders are considered. Traction. Within a month from release, FQR Weave landed its first paying customer. The International Center for Training and Development (ICTD) was so impressed by FQR Weave, and that it decided to issue all their certification use FQR codes. This means that around 7,000 students per year can secure trading certification that will be validated using FQR Weave technology. So if you want to know more about ICTD, please visit ictd-lb.com. And right now, we are in the final stage of closing a deal with one of the most top-ranked face mask manufacturers in Lebanon to ensure that their face masks that are distributed amongst population are are of high quality and not forged. So every month, around 5,000 high quality face masks will be secured from forging activities via FQR Weave. This is our roadmap. As you can see, we have plenty of goals in our future plan for 2021. First quarter of the next year, we will implement FQR Weave in the medical field, and we will focus on our users' education. We will implement the flexible FQR, which is an updatable QR code, and also the FQR batch generation, which fits large generation from datasets like CSV files or loop generation. In quarter two, we will work on the ad and social media campaigns for the mobile application, for marketing compatibility, and machine learning integration, which is the next step, security layer for FQR scanning. In quarter three, 2021, we will publish our software solution like NFC chips. We will do a larger promotion across social media and blogs. And the last quarter of the year, we will have a modulation for the business model, and we expect to have more than 30 users in total. And finally, the supply chain software with an interactive dashboard where generators can track their products will be published. So this is me. At the moment, it's a one team member, but for sure, bigger plans mean more work and time. So the team will start to expand shortly. I am a computer science student. I'm a blockchain and Web 3.0 tech since 2017. I am also an active and contributor in Tron blockchain. Thanks everyone. Thanks to Arweave PermaWeb. Thanks to Arweave team for this amazing experience. So if you have any question, please get in touch. Our Twitter account and Telegram group have the same username at FQR_Weave. Thank you again.
Wow, that's really incredible to see the real-world usage you've got in such a short period of time there. Congratulations again. So next up is Ivan with Bandplay. Bandplay is a really interesting, essentially evolution of the idea of a profit-sharing token. So one of the things that's happened since we introduced the idea of a profit-sharing community just 110 days ago, however long is that, like 3.5 months, I guess, ago, yes, is that you can essentially iterate on this and start to use profit-sharing tokens for revenue stream sharing, which is something that Ivan's been working on over the last 6 weeks during the program. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it.
Thank you, Sam. Hi, everyone. My name is Ivan Molto, and I am the founder of Bandplay. I'm really excited to share with you what's Bandplay. Bandplay is an ownerless music platform, a mesh of artists and fans empowered by a profit-sharing community. The digital music market is booming, but it took 15 years to the music industry to figure out how to profit digital music. Napster changed the way we listened to music and crashed the record companies. Then the mobile ringtones were a good try. I just remember when I was composing and selling ringtones. And finally, Spotify. Spotify is a key player in the music industry, but Spotify and the rest of the streamers are not artist-friendly. So the music industry is growing, but it's not changing. The value generated by artists is reaped by multiple intermediaries, with not transparent payments, a lack of interaction with artists, and no global access to music. The solution is a self-sustaining community and platform, broadening access to music and opening new economies with a fair relationship between artists, fans, and investors. Competitive advantages of Bandplay. We remove middlemen. We offer transparent payouts and best market payout rates, music tokenization, interaction with artists, global access to music, all powered by Arweave. Showtime. In this slide, you can see a screenshot home of the application with all the features. Some features released and other releases are for selling tokens. This is a slide of the album detail with all the tracks. You can see that it's fully mobile responsive, your music player on the go. The business model is profit-sharing tokens. The platform takes a small fee for starting content and only a 3% on the artist revenue. All is distributed to the profit-sharing token holders. But the business model is also music tokenization. The platform takes a 3% on tokenized releases, and they are distributed to the profit-sharing token holders. Music tokenization is not only fans supporting their favorite artists, it's ownership of future album revenues. We have a strong go-to-market plan with community growth and partnerships, ambassadors program, band play free days, and claim a token campaigns. It's all about token rewards. This is the roadmap for the next year. We plan to launch mobile applications, an Alexa music skill, and a desktop app. We target more than 10,000 artists and fans at the end of 2021. A short video about me. I am a software and blockchain engineer with more than 20 years experience in gaming, media, and music industries. I build mobile applications hitting more than 100 million installs, proud to be part of the first ringtones ever created, and a veteran Bitcoiner and Kernel Fellow. If you are an artist and you want to place your music in Bandplay, reach out to me. If you are a developer and you want to build on Bandplay, reach out to me. And if you are an investor, reach out to me too. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Ivan. That idea of just having essentially stock markets for albums and musical releases is just incredibly powerful. You can very clearly see how it could be expanded to really be a stock market for any kind of in-app revenue stream. It's just mind-blowing, actually. Okay, so next up we have Yinka, who's going to tell us about PermaBot. Yinka, take it away. Yinka, I think you're muted, by the way. Okay, no problem. Perhaps, Luca, you could join us on stage and we'll talk about OpenBits and then we can come back to PermaBot.
Okay, thank you, Sam.
Oh,
thanks, Luca.
Okay, thank you. Let me stop sharing.
Hope that you can see my screen.
I cannot. Now I can. Perfect. Thanks, Luca.
Okay. So, thank you, Sam. I'm Luca from OpenBits, and OpenBits is all about the economy around open source packages that are kind of bricks that developers use to create the complex software and apps that we use day by day. The economy of open source packages is impressive, but nowadays it is owned entirely by centralized package managers. For instance, NPM has an average of 50 billions of packages installations per month. So OpenBits wants to create a new kind of economy for packages so that it can be very easy for developers to be rewarded for their creation by handling by their own the economy of their packages. Also, OpenBits wants to create a market where it is very easy for investors to understand the packages economy and to invest into packages. The idea is quite simple. Developers publish their packages and they choose a target amount of rewards they want to earn from it. Then, when other developers install that package, they can choose to tip the creator of it with a small fee of 1 cent a year. And this mechanism allows for what we have called the multiverse philosophy. Open source packages are common goods that usually are supported by communities. So we wanted to create a place where developers can be rewarded, but also where they can share the rewards with users of their packages and with the broader community that we call the multiverse. So by using OpenBits, creators of packages can reach their target amount of rewards, and From that moment on forever, they will split the further rewards they receive with the multiverse. And this works for OpenBits itself too. One, and if all the packages published on OpenBits will be installed 1 billion times, OpenBits will start to redistribute to the multiverse the 99% of the fees. And this is funny because it is quite a hybrid between capitalism and the gift economy. Right now, OpenBits supports only Node.js packages, but all the modern programming languages have their own packages manager. The long-term target is that OpenBits can support all kinds of packages, and so the time that a package takes to reach its target profit can also become a generic metric to measure a package usefulness, regardless to the programming language it is written. As I told, OpenBits is intended to be quite simple both for developers and for investors. So developers publish their packages and they choose the amount of rewards they want to receive. They can also choose to split the 20% of their rewards with investors. Then, the more the package gets installed, the more it approaches the target rewards, and the more the creator and eventually the investors are rewarded. The OpenBits user experience is designed so that the learning curve for users is very smooth. Indeed, users just need to understand basic concept of Arweave, so like creating a wallet or use it to log in and so on. And after that, they will have a user experience that is similar to other package managers, but somehow improved and made more engaging. Also, the UX is very simple for investors, so that they can invest in packages by just pressing a button. But of course, mostly of our users are developers, and they love and they need command line tools. So OpenBits also supplies a command line interface so that developers can publish and install packages into a snap. OpenBits sustains itself by fees received from publications, from installations, and from investments. And we also have a profit-sharing token, OpenBits, with all capital letters, that is already experimentally tradable on the Verto exchange. This token is also used for handling relations with our community and our investors on community XYZ. The version 1 is already in production. You can visit it on openbits.org. We already got positive reviews by our users that think that the user experience is amazing, but most importantly, they think that OpenBits and the multiverse philosophy can actually improve the economy of open source packages. We are working, we started a round of user testing and security testing, and after that we will publish the version 1.5, and we will start after that to work on the version 2 that is intended to support packages written in programming languages different by Node.js. That is all from me. If you want to contribute somehow, please feel free to reach out to us on Discord or all the other channels where we are. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Luca. And you can read more about Luca's philosophy on open source economics on the OpenBits website and the Green Paper, which is a fairly interesting read. So next up, we have Yinka again. Let's see if we can hear a little bit more about PermaWeb bot this time.
Oh, thanks, Sam. Can you hear me now?
I can see and hear you. Look great this time.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my name is Yinka, and I'm excited to talk to you about PermaBot today. The major problem we are trying to solve is to get around the transient nature of the internet. Posts that you see today and are interested in may not be available tomorrow. For example, this is a post from someone from Donald Trump on the 19th of November, and by 20th November, the post was gone. Or sometimes it could be that the post you are interested in is available, but it's too long for you to read at the moment, and so you have no way of saving it to read later. And that's where PermaBot comes in. You can think of PermaBot as a mechanism for archiving and preserving content on social media. With PermaBot, we bookmark content, not just links. We bookmark posts or threads that you're interested in, and then we store the content on the PermaWeb forever, where it's available for you or everyone else to see. It allows you to pick a thread, a Twitter thread and handle, and store all the posts on the PermaWeb where it can be viewed later. So for example, if you want to see all the posts belonging to Bill Gates, you can go to the PermaBot platform, input Bill Gates handle, and PermaBot will automatically pick all the posts and archive it. So here's how it works. PermaBot currently works in two ways. We're starting out with Twitter. The first way is that you can always tag PermaBot to a thread you're interested in. And once tagged, PermaBot will pull the post in the thread and let you know how much it will cost to push all this to the PermaWeb. So you can post, just tag the bot. And once you come to the site, you will see how much it will cost you to push this to the PermaWeb. 11 tweets in thread. This is a demo. And then, of course, it needs 0.05 Arweave coins. And then you can donate to publish. And once you publish, it's pushed to the PermaWeb. And of course, you can always come back. Even if it's deleted, you can always come back here to view it here. So there's a second use case we are looking at, which is you coming to the PermaBot site and then you input a Twitter handle that you're interested in, and then we go in and pull all the threads and all the posts from that handle. Once we pull all the posts from that handle, the posts will be listed on the PermaBot site with the amount of Arweave needed to publish them, and different people will be able to come to fund the archiving through crowdfunding for this post. So for example, a user could input Bill Gates handle on the PermaBot site, and once we pull all the Bill Gates posts, we'll display how much is needed, and 10 people could come together and fund publishing those posts to the PermaWeb. We are currently looking to launch an open beta by January, and we are open to seeing different ways that people use and respond to the bot. Our target is to reach 10,000 posts that have been crowdfunded and published to the PermaWeb through PermaBot. Here's our current business model. Users currently pay a tip to the platform to publish the content. This tip is made up of two fees: the fees required to mine the content on Arweave, and a charge that PermaBot takes to render the service. PermaBot currently charges 15% of the mining fee as its own charge. This fee is then distributed 50% to the PermaBot platform and then 50% to the profit sharing community. Here's our current roadmap. We are currently looking to launch an open beta by January that will support tagging PermaBot, and in Q1 next year, we also hope to support people specifying handles and then crowdfunding their posts. By Q2, our goal is to have a Facebook bot, and by Q3, a web page bot, which will allow us to pull content from blogs, articles, websites, and after which we can then look at other social media platforms. And now, a little bit about myself. My name is Yinka Tanimomo. I've been a software developer for about 10 years now, and I've recently started looking at using blockchain solutions to solve some of the problems we see around us today. I had an entry that came toward at the New York Blockchain Hackathon earlier this year. Next steps. We'd like you to get involved. We'll invite you to follow PermaBot on Twitter, and we'd like you to suggest to us handles that you think we should archive. Once we launch, we will archive all of these posts for some of these handles for free. Also, we have launched our profit sharing community. You can get involved by contributing to our profit sharing community on community.xyz. And that's it. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions about this, you can shoot me an email, or you can buzz PermaBot on Twitter, or you can talk to us on the Discord channel. Okay, bye.
Amazing.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks so much for that. It looks very exciting. I think it'll be amazing once we can community fund archiving of lots of different sources, like from social media. That'll be very cool. Potentially different video streams and that kind of thing from protests and the likes. Has always been something that we've wanted to be able to do with Arweave, and we get requests for all the time. So it's really cool to see that you're making so much progress along that line. Okay, next up we have ArLite. Ayaka, can you tell us a little bit about it? I think
Let's try again.
Great.
Thank you, Sam, and everyone. Hi, I'm Ayaka Neko. You can call me Neko for the short term. I'm here to represent my team to present this pitch for our product, ArLite. Let's jump right in. The goal of Project ArLite is to create a truly free artwork distribution platform. We use Arweave's PermaWeb, a permanent and decentralized type of data storage built with blockchain technology. Artists can create their artworks and a unique community on the PermaWeb. Artists define the price for downloading their work, and users are able to support them directly. With ArLite, we cut out the middleman so that we can give the power back to the artist. Through encryption and the decentralized storage mechanism of Arweave, the only way your listeners has access to the source file is by payment. By using PST, investors and users that interested in becoming a part of the profit group could also purchase a PST. By using blockchain and P2P network, your artwork and your information will not ever be taken by any authorities and government. Also, your upload information will be stored in blockchain forever. That means no more 404 and censorship. Your data is transparent on blockchain. That means your artwork can be seen and open to anyone. By restricting users to pay your price, we will encrypt your artwork before you upload to the network. That means your copyright is ensured. No one can change and steal your artworks. We also made the entire system self-governed based on the design of our platform. In the future update, we will issue our PST token and issue a specific PST token for your artwork, even playlists. Your community will have the abilities to vote for decisions, such as mint more PST token or remove the unregulated rules or people. That means the entire platform is self-governed and scalable. We have simplified the difficulty of using crypto for users and artists by using Arc Exchange. It's another new generation platform to exchange your local currency to cryptocurrency. With Arc Exchange integrated, you will be able to pay to artists by depositing or directly from your selected wallet. This could be a fast shortcut for the users and artists who are not familiar to the cryptos. Let's take a look about what we have done so far. Here we're going to start browsing. You can now see the interface with single and album covers. You can click the play button to add them to playlist with management. We also provide 4 different languages to switch back and forth. Here is the profile with editing functionalities. Thanks. In the next release with 1.2.2 update, we will cover music player and fully functional i18n. We will introduce a new form options such as copyright license type and etc. In the token update, we'll cover PST exchange and investment, playlist tokenization for users to profit from creating playlists by PST, and also the Arc Exchange integration to exchange your local currency to cryptocurrency. Let's keep going. In the next year for 2.0.0 release, we will discover the possibilities to establish a dynamic community with a pick-to-use interface for artists to create their own community for their band, even announcing events. Let's summarize it a little bit. We're going to build a platform where users would be able to create their community by uploading artworks, based on the storage system by Arweave and profit sharing token. Next, We're going to create a large scale of community that people would be able to share and comment their thoughts to artists and keep the artists' communities together. Afterwards, we can build more exciting things based on ArcLight, even create music games and third-party community artwork for contributors. This is my team. We have 3 persons in major developer. We are going to develop the interface and the logic. We have another person to responsible for IATN. We have another person to inspect our security problems, help us on security. Thank you so much, everyone. Welcome to visit arclight.arcsy.io.
Amazing. Thanks so much for that. So last but certainly not least, we have the team with Feather, who have been building essentially a decentralized distributed compute system on top of the Arweave network. Guys, can you tell us a little bit about what you've been building?
Absolutely. We have the privilege of introducing to you Feather, a new cloud computing paradigm. My name is Ojasvin, and this is my partner Abhishek. And we noticed that in today's cloud computing landscape, there isn't really a way to guarantee honesty in code execution. Meaning there isn't really a way for a user to send code to a cloud computer and be 100% certain their code will be run and they will get their desired results. Brands like AWS and Google Cloud rely on brand trust from consumers and truly insane amounts of consolidated resources to guarantee reliable results. This creates an artificial lock-in with a trust-based mode. Feather gets rid of this mode and aims to expand the market, allowing everyone to participate and solve a diverse range of problems. In short, Feather is a network for verification and execution that incentivizes people to run code honestly. So, how do we incentivize trust? It's simple. We use the carrot and the stick. We reward people for honesty and impose harsh penalties for dishonesty. And now, Abhishek will explain how we implement this system.
So how do we actually do this? The backend is based on a tripartite architecture with broadcaster, angler, and executor nodes, all embedded into the Arweave network. The angler nodes are incentivized to check code execution by duplication for deterministic segments of code and to verify proofs of non-deterministic segments of code. The executors are simply computers that run containers with whatever program needs to be executed at the behest of the broadcasters. The broadcasters are the crux of the network. They serve a specific and intuitive front end to users and compose containers from this front end to package into a useful form for the executors. They also handle payments and announce function evaluation to the smart contract. The front end is very simple. You can simply code what you want, upload it, and get back your results. This is important because any broadcaster can emerge with a customized interface to solve a specific subfield's problem. This makes Feather easy and flexible for many use cases. If someone needs to run something with some parameters, X times a day, or on a supercomputer, or on a GPU, they should not need to become proficient Unix users in order to do it. They simply want their code to run. Feather, by eliminating the trust-based mode that currently holds back the cloud, allows broadcasters of many types to emerge, to serve researchers, or security professionals, or kernel devs who just need a quick cross-compile. An example of a broadcaster that serves markdown pages is going to be available shortly. Sign-ups for other kinds of broadcasters are on the Discord, and if you're interested in making your own, please contact us. According to Gartner, the cloud market is the public cloud market is a $300 billion market. We think that in a year, we'd be able to address about 30% of that market, essentially anything that does not involve private keys, according to our roadmap. We have a number of technical challenges that we are looking to solve before we go live on public networks. The first of these would be to check for determinism in a Docker container. Second would be to validate our Angler model and stress test it. And the third would be to add formally provable subcomponents for HTTP access, Arweave access, etc. And finally, to launch the BSD alongside a number of broadcasters to have the utility of the program be available to many users. We want Feather to decouple all code from infrastructure. This is the holy grail of cloud computing and something both the crypto and the cloud world have been building towards for some time. We invite you to be a part of its creation. Thank you. Drop us a line at okpani@gmail.com or join our Discord, and please subscribe to our mailing list. Thank you.
Wow, thanks so much, guys. So it's just incredible to see the progress that these teams have made in such a short period of time. It's really hard to believe that the last almost 20 projects that we've seen across these 2 demo days didn't exist 110 days ago. It's just monumental progress. Yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching, from the community members on Discord, all of the founders, and I know the first set of founders are also watching, so thanks for coming, guys. Yes, I'd love to thank the founders in this batch for all the incredible work they've been doing, and really just to kind of flag that this is the start of the journey. This is by no means the end. And so I just want to say from the core Arweave team that we've had an amazing time working with you all, and we can't wait to help you out getting to the next stage. It's really just so exciting to see all of these projects get started on the ecosystem all at once. There's an amazing buzz around the place as people chat to each other and discuss how to build out their projects and gain the critical mass of user adoption that we'll need in order to make this whole thing succeed in the long term. So I would really just like to send our thanks from the core team, as well as a personal note, thank the core team themselves, who have put together I think almost 20 events over the last 6 weeks, as well as one-to-ones with all of the founders across all of the teams. It's really just been an amazing thing to see everyone come together like this, as well as the community contributors who have been helping out with development processes on their Arweave Discord server. So really just thank you all so much for what you've been doing. It's just incredible to see. And I can't wait to see where you guys are going to take it next. Yeah, stay tuned next year. I think 2021 is going to be absolutely incredible. So